What's going on, everybody? Nick and Mitch from Vegas back here to break down the second of our two championship NFL games here this weekend. Mitch, your Chiefs here at home against the Bills. Chiefs coming at -3 with a total set at 54. We just talked about it earlier. Looks like Patrick Mahomes is going to play in this one. He'll definitely be banged up, but is that enough for you to stick with your Chiefs here?
Absolutely, I'm riding with my guys. I can't turn against them now. I mean, like you said, it depends on how healthy Pat Mahomes is. He had that concussion neck nerve thing, but he seems to he'll be bounced back from that. But it's gonna. I think it's gonna his toe. He broke his toe in the other game, and that he really relies on running around, backpedaling, doing his crazy Houdini type of plays. And they met earlier this year, 26-17 in the matchup. I looked at the stats in that game. Clyde Edwards-Helaire had over 160 yards rushing. Uh, another couple there they combined for over 200 yards rushing. I mean,
Mhm.
that's what it's going to come down to. They're not going to be able to rely on Pat Mahomes throwing the ball, slinging the rock everywhere. It's going to really come down to the rushing game for both teams because both teams can really throw the ball. It's just going to come down to rushing.
Now, and you bring up a good point there. Some of these things that these two teams are similar, and it's almost all the stats. Honestly, you said Patrick Mahomes banged up. That scares me. I mean, I know he's going to play. I know he'll probably be good, but the fact that him being banged up just makes me want to lead towards the Bills here. Coming in at +3, I think that line's going to move honestly a little bit more as we get closer to game time. So I'd wait to take it, but I'm going to lock in the Bills +3 here for my official pick. And when I look at the major categories here, there's not really any statistical advantage. Uh, the Bills score a little bit more. The Chiefs have a little bit more yards, but when you look at it, they're really similar teams here. Chiefs defense also worse in the NFL in the red zone. There's going to be scoring opportunities here for the Bills. In a game that honestly feels like a toss up to me, I'm going to take the points and take the +3.
Yeah, I mean, I said the last game, I'm not going to touch over under on this one. I'm gonna go over on this one. I mean, both
54.
offenses are just so explosive. You really can't slow them down or do anything. I mean, the last week against the Browns, the Chiefs struggled a little bit. I mean, they lost Pat Mahomes in the third quarter, but Chad Henne, I mean, anything is possible, as you saw
Mhm.
the hashtag going around on Twitter. But I like with Pat Mahomes back, I think this is just going to be a high scoring game. Hopefully not like a little bum out game like that we had last week. But I'm looking forward to this game. It's going to be a really good game. I'm
Yeah,
going with
I could see it going over or under just because I know that, when it comes to this late in the playoffs, the teams start to try to run the ball more. And you said Edwards-Helaire had a great game the first time they met. He looks like he's going to play in this one. So should be interesting to see how they use him. But when you look at the trends overall, obviously the Bills have been covering like a machine. Chiefs, not so much. We talked about when the last time they covered against the Jets all the way in whatever it was, week 8 or week 9. I'm not really as nervous about that trend now, considering that it's a field goal game here. But I still do like the Bills. Bills 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 games in Kansas City, and the road team is 8-2 against the spread in the last 10 times these two teams have met.
Yeah, I mean the Chiefs. One thing that the Chiefs always have that they have had the majority of the years they've allowed a lot of fans in their
Mhm.
stadium. So I think that's going to come in to effect. But my final score: Chiefs cover that 3, just barely, 31-27, and the over hits.
I like that score prediction for mine. I honestly didn't even write one down because I don't know if I want to take the Bills to win outright. I said that with the Buccaneers last week. I took them outright to win, but why not? Let's take a little upset here. Send Bills Mafia to the Super Bowl. I'm going to go 26-24. I think it's really a close game. I could see it coming down to a game-winning field goal from Tyler
Yeah,
Bass.
I'm really looking forward to this one.
Yeah, you talked about the field goal kickers last week with the Bills and Ravens, and boy, were you right on cue with that because how many missed field goals were in that game? Like 4?
Yeah, something Justin Tucker. That's not normal for him.
No, it is not indeed. So should be a really good game here. You're on the Chiefs and the over. I'm just taking the Bills on the spread +3 to be safe. As always, guys, make sure to let us know in the comments who you're riding with. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe as well. Appreciate you for showing support on the content. Good luck with these picks, and remember to gamble responsibly.
Good luck, everybody.